Hi, I'm Shree. In this video, we will see how to get the runtime input for the Python variables. In last session, with the value, how to print the message from the variable, we saw that. Now, we will get the runtime input and we will print the output. Okay, so now let's start. Here, I'm using runtime input dot py. This is a script file. I already saved this in my location and I open the command window to execute the code. Okay. Now here we'll write the code 1. Okay. So now in this what I'm going to show here, I need to get the input for the name, age and height. So like this we will plan it. Okay. So we'll get the input and we'll print the output for the variable. So how to write, we'll see that. Okay. So name is a string, right? So how to write the name? String. Okay. Age, it is a number, right? So we'll give age. Okay. Height. Okay. 5.2. This is a float value, decimal value. So like that, I assign the value right now. I'm not returned there any runtime input for this. Okay. So now I need to print all the values. So how to print it? So this one I already told you, right, in last video. So in the same way, I'm using the print method to print all the values from the variable. So I'm using comma format. Okay. So I'm not interested to convert that using str. So I'm using comma. So in last session I already explained about that comma plus, so what purpose we are using that. You just, if you not watched that video, you just go through that video. Okay. Height, comma, height. So like that I completed the code right now. Okay. So now here I'm going to run the file. So what is my file name? Runtime input dot py. So whatever the values I assigned there, it will print the output, right? Now, in the same way, I need to get the runtime input for the same code. Okay. So this is a assignment code. Okay. I'm not going to change this. Okay. Let it be there. So we'll use another code to get the runtime input. For the string, how to get the input, we will see that. Using input method, I need to get the input. Enter your name. Okay. So for the number, I need to use int method. It is a type conversion. Okay. Again, it is a type conversion. Whatever the input we are getting in this command window, that is a string format. Okay. So we have to convert that and we need to assign the value to the variable. So then only in future, if you are going to use that value for the calculation, it will calculate the value properly and it will display the output. Okay, so for that only we are converting the value here. Using input method, I'm going to get the integer value. So for getting the integer value, again we need to use input. Enter your age. So like this we have to write it. Okay, and this is a decimal value, right? 5.2. So for that we are using float method to get the decimal value. Okay, so again input, enter your height. So like this we need to write it. Okay, so now the previous code I already assigned the value, but here I'm getting the runtime input for all the data types: string, int, float. Okay, now I saved this file. Again we'll go to the command window, we'll run the program. So here it's asking enter your name, like that. I can give Tom, age and height. Okay, so it will print the output. Okay, and if I return a runtime input, no need to change the source code. So that is one of the benefit here. See, if I need to execute one more time, I need to get the different output. Now, directly you can go to the command window, run it one more time, give any name. Okay, that person age and height. Okay, so like this, you can give the different input and you will get the different output like this. Okay, if you write like this, what are the default values we are having there, you will get that output only. Okay, so here this is a user friendly, right? So whatever the input we need, we can give and we will print the output. Okay, so in next video, we'll see why we need to convert that value for integer, float, like that. We'll see that. Okay. Thanks for watching.